Yeah, you read the title right. No, this isn't clickbait, and you're a few years late, fella. Let me catch you up. Oi, lads, Crypto here, and today we're gonna be talking about the upcoming Saints Row movie. Yup, that's right. It seems as if we have more in store for the franchise than just a game. Now, I know some people are gonna be like, oh no, crypto video game movie bad. Oh no, video game movie bad. But, well, good point. The track record isn't necessarily great. Well, we have Sonic. Sonic was good, right? But if you do have that thought, then I recommend you stick around and hear these details out, because this seems somewhat promising. Now, to go over this movie in detail, we're gonna have to go back to 2019. Or if you want greater detail, we can always go back to 2009, where 50 Cent wanted to make a movie about it, but who the fuck cares? And there were also some other attempts of making this movie become a reality, but again, that was like 10 years ago. They're dead. Who cares? The one GigaChad viewer who actually cares is so pissed right now. This 2019 version is the furthest this movie has ever gone in development. In April of that year, it was announced that a Saints Row movie is in pre-production over at Phoenix Studios, with F. Gary Gray being the director of the movie. Now, if you're not familiar with Mr. Gray over here, well, then he's directed movies like, oh shit! He directed Straight Outta Compton? Nice, okay, yeah, we've got a good director. And the lead writer is Greg Russo, who actually wrote the recent Mortal Kombat movie. Now, I know what you're thinking. Mortal Kombat? No, this is gonna be a Saints Row 4 styled movie now! Don't worry. Don't worry at all. You have to remember that as much as the majority of people love and prefer the Saints Row 2 theme of the franchise, the goofiness is there, and we can't just act like Saints Row 3 and 4 didn't exist. But we can forget Get Out of Hell existed, right? we can? Good. So, what will they do? Will they go down the classic route, or will this movie go down a Saints Row 4 style route? Well, here's what good old Greg himself actually said in an interview last year.
I think from a storytelling perspective, it was two things. It was the tricky things with something like Saints Row is going to be tone right away, right? Because if you know the franchise, you know that it basically had two tones. It has more of the gritty tone, which is the first couple movies, and then it goes kind of bonkers and just absolutely insane. And so we wanted to make sure that we weren't isolating either of those. So it's about just trying to find the tonal balance where you have real characters, real stakes. Again, it was part of it with Mortal Kombat too. It's like you want it to feel real. You want the characters to feel real as much as possible, but you also want to lean into what made it fun and lean into that craziness. So part of it was trying to figure out that tone, which I think it's finally gotten into a place where it makes sense.
Perfect. A serious director and a more goofy writer? I can imagine this blend going well. Now, you're probably wondering, how about the story, the cast, the location? Well, that's actually a very good set of questions. I don't fucking know, man. None of the details have been revealed yet. We don't even know if this will be set in the OG video game universe, the reboot universe, or if it will be its own separate thing. I'm gonna have a go here and say that this will be set in its own movie universe, though existing Saints Row characters like Gat and Shaun D and Pierce will show up in the movie and be main protagonists, because how else will this movie have its own identity and stand out from other gangster movies? I guess they could have these breaks in between serious scenes where the characters do insurance fraud or something like that, but I feel like that's not really enough. As for how far this movie is into pre-production, well, the latest update we got was in July 2020, and it was revealed that the second draft for the movie was finished. Yeah. A draft. We're gonna be waiting a while longer, but hey, I'd rather wait for a good fun movie than to get a shit one. But what would you guys like to see from the Saints Row movie? Personally, Easter eggs would probably be one of the main parts for me. I'd love to see callbacks to the amount of times we've been cooked over killing Dex. Obviously, callbacks to fan favorite activities like insurance fraud are needed. Some references to past gangs would be nice, and man, I'd even take a fucking Satan Easter eggs, man. Anything, just give me Easter eggs. But yeah, that marks the end of the video. Let me know in the comment section if you're looking forward to the movie, or if you even knew a Saints Row movie was in development. I'm curious how many of you knew. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. I make content all things Saints Row and Borderlands, so it's definitely worth sticking around. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Stay classy. Peace.